Hello and welcome to Let's Play Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap on the Game Gear. The title screen will appear in a sec. Yep, there it is. It looks different and now there's music. A demo will start shortly. Okay, so the main differences between this and the Master System version is that the levels have been changed slightly, although more or less they're the same. They've also changed the names of a few of the weapons, although more or less again they do the same thing. For example, the Tasmanian sword is now called the Kashmir sword, and if you want to use its special power, which is to transform your appearance at will, you don't need to plug a control pad into control port 2, probably because there isn't one on the Game Gear. So all you have to do is equip the Kashmir sword, I think, jump and hit, and you'll change appearance, which is quite handy. Also, the magical saber does the same thing with the knight shield and the goblin mail and the fireballs equipped. Although I don't know whether you need 99 charm stones or not in order to make blocks anywhere. Which leads me to the next point. They've completely eradicated the need for charm. If you go inside a shop, all the items for sale can be bought immediately without the need for charm. All you need is the money. In my opinion, this takes away some of the interesting parts of the gameplay, but it's there anyway. You no longer need to change your appearance or put on some different armour and get more charm stones if you want to buy something, which is quite handy. Charm stones then, their only purpose is to use them as warp stones effectively. If you use a charm stone, it takes you immediately back to the monster town. When I first played this version, I couldn't find any return doors at the end of some of the levels, and I kept wondering how to get back. You are actually supposed to use charm stones, that's their only purpose really. Yeah, so let's get back to the title screen. Okay, and then let's put new game, and then it will start the adventure. Yeah, this game is called Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap and not Wonder Boy 3, because on the Game Gear the only other Wonder Boy game is the first Wonder Boy. There isn't a Wonder Boy in Monsterland on the Game Gear, so they just called this Wonder Boy : the Dragon's Trap. Anyway, here we go. Before you is the monster world, overcoming various hardships. You have at last entered into the monster's castle. Your target is the dreaded Dragon's Room. But unbeknownst to you is the fact that the dragon has the power to invoke curses on his enemies. Okay, let's pause it quickly, let's have a look. Yeah, so now all that's displayed is attack points and defense points. The hearts have been squashed a bit, presumably to make up for the fact that the Game Gear screen doesn't have much room. The medicine no longer says 0-1, it just says 1. And if you want to get to the weapons screens, you just have to press button 1 and it takes you to them one by one. So yeah, we have the Legend Sword, Legend Shield, and the Legend Armour. Right, and it takes you back there. Yeah, so if you want to use a charm stone, you have to select them like that and then just press button 2, I think, and then it uses them in the same way as you use a weapon. So if you remember to use a weapon, you press down and button 2, I think. In this game, to use a charm stone, just press on them like that, and then when you're back in the main game, press down and button 2, and then you'll be warped back to the monster town. Right, let's play the first level then. As the screen's smaller, it's easier for the enemies to take you by surprise a bit, so it's very slightly harder. Okay, here's the hole, fall down and go to the left as always. And here's our old friend, the Wandering Bone, who is erroneously listed as a Wandering Born on the Master System credits. although some people believe that's the true name of the enemy, even though it makes no sense and is obviously a typo. It's listed in the manual as a wandering bone because that's what it is. Right. Here's the first boss. Nice and easy. Yeah. There we go. And here's the flame. I think the flame is easier to avoid in this game. They made it a little bit easier. Oh, that was close. I want quite a bit of gold because I want the mythal stuff. Although, if you remember, I needed the gold on the last game because I needed the mythal armor to get the armor to get the goblin mail, I think. Near the ship. I don't need that this time because I don't need the charm from the mythal armor, so it isn't really a problem. I think it was the goblin mail anyway. I'm doing really badly. There we go. Yeah, as I said in the last video I made, the Shadow Dancer one, I picked up recently the Brazilian variant of Wonder Boy 3 on the Master System, which is Monica something or other. It's pretty much the same game, except they use a Brazilian cartoon character called Monica and her friends. Is it a her or him? I don't know. I presume it's a her because Monica's a girl's name. Yeah, and they play the characters of the Wonder Boy characters. It's weird because the setting and the backgrounds are sort of, you know, they're like Wonder Boy, you know, with the trees and everything. It sort of fits in with the characters, but the Monica characters don't fit in at all with the setting. Yeah, they will sometimes give you a heart. Yeah, so I don't really like it that much, that variant, but I have it anyway. That's 5 Brazilian Master System games I have now. Yeah, I also picked up another Game Gear port, which is FIFA International Soccer. So that's Legend of Illusion, Virtual Fighter Animation, Sonic Blast, that Monica one, and FIFA. So that's 5 Brazilian games. I don't really intend to get all the Brazilian games. I just pick them up if I see them. Anyway, and now proceed with your adventurous undertaking, Wonder Boy. The Dragon's Trap. Yeah, they missed out the 3. And then we're back in the Monster Town, our old favourite place. Okay, yeah, the layout sort of moved a bit. In here is the shop. Yes, they replaced the shop with some sort of. I mean, they replaced the shopkeeper, the smoking pig, with some sort of Arab with white skin and a brown beard. Let's just buy all the stuff. Yeah, we don't need the charm anymore. That's all that just so we can switch to that immediately. There we go. That renders the ivory stuff completely useless. We never used it. Right. Yeah, we have 1 heart. I forgot to mention the key. When you get a key, there's no number like on the last game because you can only hold 1 key. The key appears next to the attack and defense points. So that's what happens when you get a key. That's the way down to the water area. That's the password screen. Who is now manned by someone who reminds me of Winkle from Golvelius. Sort of looks a bit like her, but it's not the smoking pig again, unfortunately. They've completely done away with the smoking pig. I miss the smoking pig. Anyway, let's go down here. Another thing I think they've done away with is, if you remember, if you have 99 charm stones on the Master System version, it unlocks some secret doors that take you immediately to the bosses, apart from the Mecha Dragon, I think. I don't think the Mecha Dragon one works, or there is a... Or rather, I don't think there is a door that leads to the Mecha Dragon, it's just to the normal bosses. Yeah, I don't think that's in this game. I I did the West 1 cheat and had a look for some doors in where they were in the Master System version, and I couldn't find any, so I'm assuming they're not there. Also missing is the secret door that sells weapons, so that door isn't here. Also missing is the one that sells charm stones and thunders, I think it was. That's missing as well, which is underneath the one that takes you to the desert, but you have to fly to get there. So that's missing as well. Not that I ever used them, of course. I mean, they were pretty useless. Anyway, that's 2 hearts we have now. The hospital's still there, although it's now staffed by a similar person to the last game, except she now has green hair, and I believe they're wings. I don't know why she needs wings, but they're there anyway. Nope, there's no secret door there, just in case. Right, okay, so now we're on our way to the now on our way to get the key for the door. That's the way back to the monster town. They put that there because you might not be able to find the door that takes you back to the monster town down here, although it is there, you just can't see it. I'll use it on the way back. There's now a spring there for some reason. Yeah, so if you didn't know the door was there, you can just go this way back to the door that you can see. But I can guarantee that there is a door there, and I'll use it on the way back. Anyway, the door down there is only accessible with Piranha Man, so we won't go down there just yet. There's no point really, because the door leading to the Aqua Shield or whatever it is you can't get there without swimming. Our old friends the side crawlers are there again. Make sure you get all the gold. Okay, we can go in this door. This one's okay, and we get a nice surprise there. There we go. I can't remember if the red ones shot fireballs in the last game, but they do in this one. Don't think they do. I think it's only the green ones, but I could be wrong. There's some gold in here, and one of each type of weapon to get you started. I don't know whether the chests refill themselves after using a password like on the Master System version. I haven't tested that out. I don't know that, so I might be able to test that out. There's also no Game FAQs guide for this game. I don't know why, although I could speculate a reason and say that it's because there's a Master System version and they're very similar. But I think that the differences between this and the Master System version would warrant a quick guide on Game FAQs, but there isn't a Game FAQs Game Gear completion project like there was with the Master System. So a guide has yet to be made, and I certainly can't be bothered to make one. Right, whoops, yeah. I was just about to say don't bother trying to kill that, and then it got me and it led me down there. Right, there we go. Yeah, so if you pick up a charm stone, you can just use that instead of the door, but as you know, charm stones are quite rare. Have I picked up an arrow yet? I think I have. Oh, there's one anyway. Let's go and equip an arrow. There we are. There's the blue one, there it is. Oh, a charm stone, yeah, they're blue now, and they look like sapphires, not like charm stones anymore. There we go. Oh, I thought he'd give me quite a bit of gold. There we go. That was good gold though, 10. Right, in here is the goblin mail, thank you. And again, we don't need to bother about charm. In here is the key we need. Just grab that. There we go. Let's put on the goblin mail. See, the key is now there. Yep. Put on the goblin mail. Although this lowers our charm in the Masterton version, in this one we don't have to worry about that. So just put it on, and it has no negative connotations. It's just there, and it's better than the mythal stuff. There we go. Always easy to get them once you've practiced. I could use a charm stone to get back, but I won't, because I want to show you the door, and it's a waste of a charm stone, and I might as well get the gold. Now these things are easier to avoid, I find. They don't try to go into you as much as the Masterton versions. I'm getting loads and loads of annoying weapons that I don't need. I really want the gold, to be honest. Let's get some fireballs out. Kill this critter. There we go. Yeah, I think in the Brazilian version with the Monica characters, Lizard Man is played by a man with a blunderbuss, and Mouse Man is played by a little dog. So that's how they got around it. But I don't like that version. It isn't true Wonder Boy. Right, yeah, it's really annoying when I first played this. I kept wondering, because I think I finished Mouse Man's way and wondered how to get back. And the only, and I had to. Eventually, I found out you had to use a charm stone. I don't know how I found it out. Just experimentation, I think. Anyway, here's the door. See, yeah, the door's still there. I mean, when I first played this version, I just tried the door there anyway, and it worked. I didn't even know you had to go back for the other door. Yeah. Alright, now let's go up here and go and take care of the mummy dragon. Okay, you can now not get over there as Lizard Man anymore. They completely block that area off. The only way to get there is either with Hawkman or with Piranha Man, or with any other character if you use the magical saber. I don't want to call it a cheat because it is in the game, but the magical saber thing where you can make blocks anyway. In theory, you could get there. But at the moment, the only way we can get there is with Piranha Man, because in the water area, if you go right, you swim up there, so you can't get to that difficult area at the moment with Lizard Man, which also renders his ability to withstand the lava completely useless, because you can never get to lava as Lizard Man. I think. Where is it? There we are. Get all the gold. Don't go down there yet. I'll go down the last one, because then I can get the chest. It's sort of weird down there. I'll show you what it's like down there in a sec. It's sort of changed a bit. Oh good, some gold. I mean real gold for once. Is there a blue one? I'm hoping there's a blue one so I can go down the hole. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, medicine, that's quite rare. Good, here it is. Hopefully I have enough fireballs left. Good. Right, let's go down here. Yeah. Where are the old fish? There we are. Yeah, it's slightly different down here. The way back up is slightly different. Oh. Ooh, good. And here's the door. In here should be another medicine, if it's like the Masterton version, I can't remember. Absolutely rubbish gold. And charmstone, and there's my medicine, good. And we're off. Oh. Another one. There we go. Oh. Because we went down that hole, we're going to have to go all the way this way. Because there isn't another hole down there. I don't want to lose a medicine, ideally. Because that means I'm not an expert at this game. But as you can see, it's harder to avoid the enemies because the screen's smaller. Anyway, yeah, that's how it's different. Right. Good. Come on, give me a heart. Good. Presumably there's one down below. Yep. Oh, good. Excellent, good. Got all my health back. Let's deal with this critter again. Excellent, loads of gold and full health. Oh yeah, I'll have to get a arrow out. Come here, critter. Right. Ah. Yeah, if you go all the way to the bottom, there's the heart. I forgot that was there. Okay, but first of all we have to go over the pyramid like before. The heart is there. Forgot that, obviously because I groaned when I fell down the hole by accident, but I needed to go down there. Right. Yeah, slightly different. Where's the thing? There we are. That's annoyance. Right. Inside the Sphinx. Yes, the breakable blocks are still here, so we'll be coming back to this place later when we have the Thunder Saber. And there's a key. They've moved the key from just outside the door to here now, which sort of makes more sense. I don't know what the point of a key is, or rather what the point of a locked door is when the key is right next to it. So you have to go all the way over there to get the key, which is pretty handy that I went there early, because otherwise I'd have to go all the way back, which would be annoying. Right. Okay, so now we're going inside the pyramid. Be a bit more careful when we go down here. There we are. We're going there later as Mouse Man. Did you notice the door? Did you notice the door? Not the door, I mean the chest. I think that's the chest that we just got, although I'm not entirely sure of that. Oh, that is annoying. Right, do it this way then. There we are. Oh, they're green versions. Is there a secret door here? Yep, there is. Right. And it's a hospital, which I will use. Yeah, I was pretty sure there's a secret door there. No, I can't be bothered to kill that little fairy, or fairy zombie, as the credits call it. Right, what the point of this is, I don't know, but that's how it is. And we're off. And the old toads are there at the start. Oh, that one gave me all my health back. Trying to get as much gold as you can. Where is he? There he is. Luckily he never shoots. Otherwise he'd be annoying. Oh, whoops. Yeah, touching them hurts more than being hit by the firepower they spurt out. Last one has 2 of them. There we go. There's the will-o-wisp. There it is. Oh, that really hurts. Need some health again. That's what I need. Perfect. Right. Yeah, good. I knew that was the one. And 2 things I don't need. Okay. Why are you here? Go away. Right. Okay, down here. And here's the mummy dragon like before. Exactly the same way to kill it, just 3 shots and then duck and keep near it so that the green stuff goes over you. And it goes up, and it goes down again. Absolutely easy. Oh. One more. Good. Okay, get as much gold as possible again. Ah, whoops. Anyway, now we're Mouse Man. Okay, now there's just one more thing to do before we use a charm stone, because there's no return door. They go crazy. There we are. Now this is what annoyed me the first time I played this version, is there's no return door. I kept wondering how to get back. I think the first time I played I actually walked all the way back. Although the fact that it gives you charm stones is a little bit of a clue. Okay, there's a dancing shield, we'll get that, good. We'll put on the dancing shield. Yep, good. And then we'll use a charm stone. So just do this. Warps you all the way back. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and with that done, that's the end of part 1. So so I can get a password and end part 1. Part 2, I'll be doing Mouse Man's Way. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.